In a city that never slowed down, filled with dreams, deadlines, and distractions, lived a young man named Aarav. At just 22 years old, he was smart, grounded, and unusually self-driven for someone born into privilege. His father was a respected businessman. His family owned properties and held status. But Aarav wasn't interested in inherited success. He wanted to build something of his own. Each morning he attended university and excelled in his studies. But in the afternoons, Aarav would quietly change clothes and push a small food cart onto the street corner, selling sandwiches, lemon tea, and snacks, all made with his own hands. Not for the money, but to earn struggle, to build humility, to create from scratch. One day, he often said, I want to build something that started with my own hands, not my father's. But not everyone understood that. One afternoon, while working at the cart, a group of his classmates passed by. Wait, Aarav, you're working here? Bro, what are you doing? This is embarrassing. No self-respect. They laughed, and loudly and cruelly, as if his dream meant nothing. Aarav lowered his gaze, said nothing, and kept working. That night at dinner, he was unusually quiet. Then he spoke. They mocked me today, said I was ruining the family name. His mother looked at him with soft, steady eyes. His father smiled and calmly replied, Good. Aarav blinked. Good? His father said. Yes, it means you're doing something they don't have the courage to even try. His mother added, We didn't build this family on comfort. We built it on struggle. You're not dishonoring the family, you're honoring it. Still, something inside him felt heavy. The next morning, his father handed him a folded note. Go visit him, he said. An old sage. He won't give you advice, but he'll give you clarity. Curious, Aarav went to the outskirts of the city. There, in a quiet garden beneath a banyan tree, sat an old man, serene, still, and smiling. Aarav greeted him and said, My father sent me. I'm being laughed at for trying to build something of my own. The sage listened quietly, then rose and said, Come, walk with me. I'll answer you, but only if you play a small game. Aarav followed. At the base of a hill, there was an old wooden cart. Pull this cart to the top, the sage said. Aarav grabbed the rope and began. It was heavy. The hill was steep. Sweat covered his brow, but he kept going. Halfway up, the sage took another rope and stood behind the cart. Now you pull upward, he said, and I'll pull downward. Aarav tried, but the cart stopped moving. Then it began to slide back. Breathless, Aarav let go. Of course you win. It's easier to pull down from below, but I came here for answers. The sage smiled. This is your answer. Aarav frowned. You haven't said anything. Exactly. Those who mock you are below you, not in wealth, but in mindset. It's always easier to pull someone down than to climb up themselves. Aarav's eyes widened. He was beginning to understand. So what should I do? He asked. Ignore them? No, the sage said. You climb. You pull your cart, step by step, no matter who's pulling from behind. That is your path. But what if I make it to the top? The sage's eyes glowed gently. Then you throw the rope back down. Aarav was stunned. Even for those who mocked me, especially them, their doubt became your fuel. They weren't pulling you down. They were making you stronger. You don't rise to stand above others. You rise to show what's possible. And true greatness is reaching back to pull others up. That evening, Aarav returned to his cart. But this time, his eyes didn't drop. His hands moved with purpose. His silence wasn't shame, it was focus. The laughter didn't stop, but it no longer mattered. Weeks passed. His cart became a brand. His quiet dream took root. And one day, the same people who mocked him, they came back, not to laugh, but to learn. Moral of the story is, when people try to pull you down, it's often because they see you rising. Let their doubt become your drive. Keep climbing, keep building. And when you reach the top, don't forget to reach back. Now ask yourself, who's pulling your rope? And more importantly, who will you pull up when you make it? If this story moved you, like, share, drop your thoughts below, and do not forget to subscribe to Epic Inspire Stories. Let's grow together, one lesson at a time.